Good evening for everybody that's tuning in. You come on in and like, share. Tonight's topic is going to be quick but very informative for the holiday season. Give me some likes and shares and hearts. Let me know where you're watching from. YouTube, Facebook. Invite somebody in to watch. Let them know that Let's Vent by Kiera is live. So come on in and share the stream. Drop some hearts, drop some comments. Everybody ready for Christmas? Thank you for those that are just joining in. Go ahead and like and share. Hey Nika, how you doing? Tonight's live is not gonna be long. It's gonna be very informative and hopefully give you insight on something that you may or may not have known about. So thank you for tuning in. I'm just glad to get started. Hello, everybody. Those that are watching on YouTube, welcome to my channel. For Facebookers, give me some hearts, give me some likes, give me some shares. I am Kiera. I am the founder of Let's Vent by Kiera. And I want to welcome you to my segment, Mind Talk. Tonight, we're going to be talking about, I don't know if many people, well, quite a few people don't know, when you start feeling down around Christmas, Thanksgiving, going into just a little bit after Valentine's Day, it's called SAD, or the winter blues. So I'm just coming on live tonight on my segment to just give you some information about that, because I know it is the holiday time and a lot of people often, you hear them saying, I don't know why I feel so off. I don't know what's going on. You hear statements like, it just seems like every year this time I'm just so, and they don't know what words to say. So I'm just coming in to give some information about SAD, or the winter blues. It's called seasonal affective disorder, or SAD. It is a mood disorder characterized by depression that occurs at the same time every year. So between, maybe I want to say, the end of November going into February, that's when you notice it's more severe. And four out of five people suffer with SAD. It's not it's actually you can self-diagnose yourself with it, but if you're having more of the severe symptoms of, suicide, or you just can't shake it, then you should reach out to a local therapist. If you don't know anybody, or don't have access to a therapist, you can reach out to me. I have a therapist on my staff that is offering her services. So just let me know if you need more than just a vent buddy. If you need a therapist, I have a list of sources that are available to any and everybody that can need them. Some are free, some are for a charge, but I won't know unless you let me know. And I want this Christmas to be a Merry Christmas for everybody, which is why I'm doing this Mind segment now, to just inform you guys about SAD. My personal experience, since this is Let's Vent, let's talk about it. But like the last 2, maybe 3 years, could be 2, I just found myself literally the same time every year, not want to be around my friends, not want to go to church, not want to be around my family. Then I lost interest in things that I love to do, which is cooking, dancing, going out. I just didn't want to do anything. And I just could not figure out, like, okay, what is going on. I just know I felt lonely, even though I had plenty of friends. I felt like nobody was in my corner when I had people rooting for me. It's just, for some reason, I just couldn't shake it. And once I started researching and reaching out to different counselors and different mental health activists, they said, you could be suffering from SAD. So I started doing my research, and this is something that a lot of people don't know. It's seasonal. So from November to February, once going to February, that would probably be the end of winter, going into spring. That's when you start coming out of that ugh phase. I started coming out of it, and then from spring, from March to October, I'm myself again, and then once November comes, I'm back in a ugh. I I just could not shake it. But once I started studying and trying to figure out, okay, this is what SAD is, I started to change my outlook on. I don't want to find myself in this same spot again next year. So once I realized, okay, what I have to do for myself, which helped me, so I'm going to give y'all some advice about that as well, some tips and pointers that actually helped me to get to the place of saying that this Thanksgiving was amazing. I believe Christmas is going to be amazing. I just want to share what I've learned and what I've experienced with you guys, for those that are dealing with the, oh my gosh, I just feel so alone, dealing with the, I don't have anybody, I don't, that haven't been yourself for these last couple of months, and you just don't know why. Some people don't know exactly what SAD is. So thank you for those that are tuning in. I am Kiera. For those that are just tuning in, I'm the founder of Let's Vent by Kiera, and I'm just giving some pointers on how to beat the winter blues. A lot of us across the world deal with it, but we really don't know what it's called. We automatically slap the label of, oh, she's going crazy, he's going crazy. It's nothing. Shake yourself. It's going to be okay. But some people really don't understand that it could be really serious for some, and it could just be nothing for others. So some of the symptoms for SAD or the winter blues is fatigue, depression, hopelessness, social withdrawal. You're very irritable, no concentration, sadness, and the list goes on. And my experience with it, I couldn't concentrate at work. I found myself not being able to count money. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm not understanding what's going on. I couldn't focus. I couldn't really concentrate on my job. And if you're out of balance so many times, okay, it's going to be a question of what's really going on, because if the beginning of the year you're fine, but as soon as you get to this point of year, I noticed that your balancing is off. What's going on? And at that moment, I didn't know what to say. It's just, I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a lot, because I could not put my finger on what was going on. The social withdrawal. I love to go out to dinner with my friends. I love to go to the movies. I love to just be out. But this time of year, I'm just like, mm, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. You make up excuses for why you can't go instead of just saying, no, I'm not gonna go. I found myself making excuses of not wanting to go out, instead of just being honest and open and saying, hey, something is not right. I'm not feeling like myself. I was extremely sad, didn't know why I was crying. And there was a lot of times when I asked myself, what's really going on? Girl, you got to get it together. And that was because of how you are raised, and it became a norm to not say how you feel. So the norm for me is when someone asks, "Hey, how you doing?" Especially during the winter months, I could be going through a whole lot, but I won't say I'm feeling down. I'm feeling this way. I don't know what's going wrong. I don't know what's going on. I need somebody to help me. Um, Fatigue, anxiety, you lose sleep. You're sleeping too much. You're not sleeping enough. Your eating habits change. Everybody know that you have a balanced meal, 3 meals a day for those that do 3 meals a day, and then you go from 3 meals to just one to just nothing, and you just say, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, is it deeper than just a lost appetite? You have to go down the list and really truly turn the mirror and examine yourself. And when you realize you're going through this, what's the next step? And I had to realize I was going through that, but I didn't know what the next step was. So I continued to fight a battle silently, and it just seemed like it started playing in your mind and turned into a state of depression. There's a difference between the winter blues and literal depression. So when you cross that line from being blue and you're now in depression, is really now a point of nobody cares. I'm just gonna just stay by myself. Found myself just being mad for nothing. And I just was like, okay, I really need help. So I just opened up and started talking about how I feel. So if you are experiencing any of those symptoms, if you feel like you struggle with the winter blues, where every year between November and February, you get yourself in a little I'm so blue state, you should reach out to your family member, to someone close to you, someone that you can really confide in. If you don't have that person, look for a counselor. There are free counseling services. Taraji P. Henson, for example, she has a service for mental health. If you visit her website, which I will post on both links on Facebook as well as YouTube for those that are watching who want to reach out, and she literally has it to where as you just type in whatever area you stay in, and they will locate a service for you. If you don't have insurance, there's somebody who provides services without insurance. If you have insurance, there's a list for that. And even if you just go on Google and type in counseling services in your area, there are people out there who are really, really, really genuinely wanting to help you, wanting to listen to you. If I can't help you, I have a staff of people, licensed counselors that can help. Private, confidential, whatever it is, whatever it may be, it's strictly confidential. So I'm really wanting everybody watching who has experienced the winter blues, who's going through the winter blues now, and it seems like nobody noticed. I totally understand. I can feel you. I get it. I understand. It's heavy, and you don't know how to release that weight onto somebody else, but you have to. The more you hold on to it, the heavier you get, and the heavier you get, and the heavier you get, and you don't want to be so heavy, because at that moment of extremely heaviness you're going to break, and we don't want to see that for you. So if you are experiencing the winter blues, if you are experiencing any depression, if you're even having suicidal thoughts, speak up now. Don't hold it in. Don't feel like nobody cares. Don't feel like you have to just do this all by yourself, because you don't. You really don't. We want to break that cycle of every year at the same time dealing with sad and the winter blues. You just get so down. So with that being said, I'm going to give 5 pointers that help me. You're gonna be crazy. It's gonna sound crazy, but trust me, if you try it, it's gonna work for you. Seriously. Number one, get out the house. Now I know COVID is going on. So at least walk on your porch. Get out of the 4 walls of your house. You don't have to go sit down and eat dinner anywhere. You don't have to be around a lot of people because of COVID. Safety first. So just take a chair and sit out your front door. Take in nature. Look at the birds. Look at the trees. Just take it in and absorb what's outside of the 4 walls of your house. Number two, write it out. Here is my write it out book. I have started another one, but this one I just recently started, and as you can see, it's a little torn, but if I write something and I don't like it, I tear it out and write it again till it's perfect for me. But if you take it and write it out, you'll feel better. My slogan is when in doubt, write it out. So if you feel like you can't talk to somebody, you can always take a piece of paper and a pen and just write. Write until you feel like you've released whatever it is that you're holding in. And you don't even have to keep it in a journal. I keep mine to go back and look through to say, man, I was really going through. So from 2 years ago to now, if I find a journal that I have, it's just like, wow, I was really, really going through some things. So write it out. When in doubt, write it out. Number three, put on your favorite playlist. If you're home by yourself, even with your family, put on whatever it is that you enjoy listening to. My mix is, if you know me, you know it can range from Kurt Franklin to City Girls to Tasha Cobbs to jazz to country. It's just whatever you love that makes you feel that makes you not feel like you're down. Music tends to pick you up when you listen to the right music. Don't play nothing that's gonna make you cry and put you back in the same woe as me. If you listening to music, listen to something that will pick you up. Don't play something that reminds you of a sad place in your life. There are quite a few songs that I know if I was to play today or hear, it takes me back to when I was really, 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 really struggling, and I don't want to be back in that place. So now my playlist is more upbeat. It's more, God, I thank you. Let's celebrate. Let's jump for joy because I made it out. I'm not dealing and struggling with what I once was. So create a playlist that's going to help you be free, help you get out of the blues. Number four, open the curtains and turn on some light. Now, this one really, really tripped me out, but it is really studied and has been shown and proven that if you open the windows and let the light shine on you, I didn't study deep enough to kind of let you know what it is, but if you open the window and cut on the light, it's just like a wow, this feels really good. They call it phototherapy is what it's called. You just get some light. So you can shine the brightest light on you. You can just lay in your room with the light on and the windows open with your playlist playing, your journal by your bed, and just relax and be free and watch how it changes. Watch you go from I don't know what's going on to being able to say, I'm not feeling my best, but I'm feeling much better. So man, I can't believe I don't even know what I was feeling down about, but now I'm in a place of just joy and happiness. And number five, give yourself a treat. If you know me, you know I love treats. You know I love food. So in the moments of me feeling down, and I write it out, I get out the house. Well, not out the house due to COVID. I might step outside in the backyard, or out in the front by my front door, or just walk to the car and back. I do all of these things and I feel so much better. So I tell myself, here, girl, go and get you some cookies and cream ice cream. Matter of fact, go and get you a Twix. Go and get you a Butterfinger. Reward yourself for taking the initiative to not feel down. So that's what tonight was really all about. I want you to get out the house. Safety first. If you do get out, wear your mask. Stay 6 feet away. Have your sanitizer, your Lysol, whatever it is that you need to stay safe in this COVID world right now. Do that. Write it out. When in doubt, remember, when in doubt, write it out. Always have a journal and a pen next to your bed, in your car, in your living room, wherever you may be, and the feeling of, oh, just comes over you. Write it out, even if you don't have a journal. All phones come with a notepad. It may look like you're texting, but you're getting it out. At that moment when you don't have pen and paper, you have your phone. Just get it out. When in doubt, write it out. Number 3, put on your favorite playlist. I'm challenging everybody tonight, before Christmas, create a playlist so lit that it's going to really just pull you out of the winter blues. You won't even know what the winter blues feel like when you listen to your playlist. So create your favorite playlist and play it all day. Play it all night. Play your favorite song when you're riding in the car. Play your other favorite song when you're coming back home. Just play music that's going to really, truly minister to you, make you feel like, whew, I can really break free from this. Winter blues, what's that? Number 4, open your curtains, get some light. Turn the lights on. Open your blinds. Open the window. Get some fresh air. And number 5, give yourself a treat. If you like cookies, go and get a cookie. Don't overdo it now, but reward yourself for taking the initiative to not want to be in this bad place, because the winter blues is real. The winter blues is serious, and not even in a joking moment. Some people really don't have it in them to shake. So even if it's not you struggling with winter blues, if it's somebody that you know that you're really close to and they keep saying, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, but you know that it's not them. The thing with me, I appreciate my circle, because the moment it's just crazy, because when I get into a place of, oh my gosh, I wonder if somebody gonna know that I'm trying to get out of winter blues. So I overdo it. And when I overdo it, that's when you get a text, girl, is you all right? Those are the people that you want to have around you. People that's really gonna pick up and not hound you, but they know, okay, I need to be more available to you, because at any moment you can break. And I want to publicly thank, I don't want to say any names. If they are watching, they know who they are. Last week was really tough for me. And when I say tough, I mean tough. And these are my good friends. They said something and I took it the wrong way. And in that moment, I snapped. Not at them, but because of the weight that was on me, I took that frustration, that irritableness out on them. And they made me see that you can't, pour from an empty cup. If nobody's pouring into you, you can't keep dishing everything out. So it is really important, especially now in these holiday months, that you surround yourself with people that's going to pour back into you. people that's going to see when you're not yourself. Not people that is around when you buying all the bottles in the club. Not people that's around when you're doing something great. You need those people that are really going to be with you through everything, especially in this season when the winter blues are really, really, really high. Surround yourself with true, genuine people that care to see you happy, that cares to see you out of this. I don't know what's going on, but every year I feel this. It should be the same thing next year when they know when a friend hear you say that, get you someone that's going to try. So next year, when next year come, it's not going to be, I don't know what's going on, why I'm in this place. It's going to be, girl, I feel good. What we getting into? People that are going to continue to let you know it's okay to journal. It's okay to not feel okay, but don't hold it in. Those are the people that you want around you. So again, get out the house, but be safe for COVID. Write it out. When in doubt, write it out. Put on your favorite playlist. Let your hair down, relax, and just let the music just take you to a place of happiness. Open the curtains. Don't sit in no dark house. Don't don't buy the blackout curtains. Get you a colored blackout curtain. So that way a little bit of light can shine through those curtains. Change everything. You're blocking out your light. Don't block it out. Open the curtain every now and then. You don't have to open it all the way. Just let some light shine through the house. Just it doesn't have to be a lot. Just enough so you can see that it's brighter days are coming. Brighter days are coming. So let some light in. Give yourself a treat and surround yourself with people that won't have you pour all yourself out and not pour back into you. Because when you get to that stage, it's really hard to shake the winter blues. Once you're down in that, I don't have anything else to give. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody is concerned about me. I'm not sleeping. I'm not eating. I'm just crying. I'm stressed out. I'm sick in my body, but I don't know why. And most of the time, it's depression. Most of the time, it's the winter blues because you're stressing so much about not releasing how you feel. You hold it in, and now your head hurt. Now your hair is falling out. Now you're getting pimples on your face. Now you having body aches. You're getting sick. It can cause a whole lot to go wrong in your body if you decide to sit and not try to help yourself be free of the winter blues. So I've said what I had to say. I hope that those that are watching this information was very informative and you got to see maybe I am going through the winter blues. Okay, it's not the winter blues. I'm dealing with depression. You get to see that there's somebody here that's been there, that's been through it. Not even just myself, but other people in the world. So if you want to talk, if you just want to reach out to me and scream, ah, do that. I'm here. That's what Let's Vent by Kiara is for. That's what the Man Cave is for. That's what Generation Z is for. If you just need to have somebody listen to you in this holiday season, when the winter blues is high between November and February, I'm here. My team is here. I know therapists near and far, they are here. They are on board, willing and ready to help. So just reach out. Don't sit and waddle in the winter blues because it cannot have you. You're going to be fine. You see me, I made it out. So I'm just here to let you all know this season is going to be the best season of your life. No more winter blues, no more sadness, no more depression. We can help you. We can help you. We can help you. That's all I wanted to say on tonight. If you know anybody or if you are feeling suicidal, I'm posting the number now. I'm posting the number now on the screen. Reach out. The number, if you can't see it, is 800-273-8255. If you're experiencing any suicidal thoughts, call 800-273-8255. They will help you. They have licensed counselors. They have trained volunteers that know exactly where to send you, who you can call. Reach out. Please, if you or anyone you know is having suicidal thoughts, please don't be afraid. Open up, speak out. The help is there. Join me next week on the Mind Talk. It's going to be Christmas Eve. I'm going to be in my Christmas pajamas. It's going to be amazing. So until next week. Oh, one more thing. The blog is dropping tonight, guys, at 10 p.m. So if you're not up, if you sleep, you can go catch the blog tomorrow. But the blog is dropping tonight on my website. You can find my website is www.letsvent.co. The blog will be posted tonight. And I thank everybody who's liked, who shared, who comment. So until next week, Christmas Eve, meet me here at 7:30. Good night, everybody.